The beginning of the end for South Australian football's once grand stage. Wrecking crews beginning the mammoth task of tearing down Football Park.
What happens is, meticulously, bit by bit, the claw bites away at the stadium, taking down piece by piece.
Decades of already fading footy memories now to be lost in the rubble.
Today is a milestone day with the demolition of the stands.
But what was once the home of SA football will remain home to the Adelaide Crows. Its HQ will remain at West Lakes and the arena will be kept as its training ground, despite demolition going on around it.
If we lose the ball, it's in the demolition site and we can't go get it. But just little things.
The SANFL is reaping the rewards from the sale. $71 million used to pay off debt and invest in the game locally.
This is an asset which will become a new asset for football as the demolition then turns into the sale of the land, which turns into a future fund for football in South Australia.
The demolition has started in the northeast corner, with works expected to be completed over the next 8 months. On the horizon, a brand new retail and residential precinct.
We're going to start to see a couple of hundred people move in every year over the coming years, and we think that in the next 3 years there'll be people living not too far from this space.
Lauren Adcock, 9 News. Barks of encouragement as owners learn the art of dog talk. Every Sunday, 7 eager dogs take part in the RSPCA's brand new training program in Lonsdale, a labour of love for the professional dog trainers who believe that force-free training is the ideal foundation for understanding and discipline.
We're absolutely using the latest scientific methods, we're using choice, we're using fairness, we're really understanding dogs, and what it's all about is creating that proper relationship.
Tucker the cattle dog was adopted by his family from the RSPCA at Christmas. Both Tucker and his humans are learning how to understand one another through leash training and recall. The training program is an important extension of the RSPCA to provide support for dog owners who may need an extra helping hand after adoption. Last year, 553 dogs were surrendered to the Lonsdale shelter, with 30% given up by their owners for behavioural reasons.
There have been studies, both here and in the US, showing that surrender, the highest reason for surrender is often behaviour. And sadly, in the past, that also has been the reason for euthanasia.
This training program is the first of its kind for the RSPCA in South Australia and welcomes admissions for canines of all ages, those great and small.
We don't own the dogs, they are part of our family. We do think like that, we can't help it, but they're not humans, they're dogs. And we are their guardians and we need to understand them. It's only fair to be able to have that conversation with them, understand their needs and give them every chance that we can.
Lauren Adcock, Griffith University News.